In the pandemic, Oregon reported 224 new COVID cases today and 1 new death. State health officials also added more than 22,000 new COVID vaccinations. Oregon has now given out more than 1.5 million doses. That's out of the 1.8 million doses delivered. There are also 112 people hospitalized in Oregon with COVID. That's an increase of 6 people from yesterday. It's a big day in Washington tomorrow. The entire state is moving into phase 3 of reopening. That means restaurants, movie theaters, and other indoor spaces can increase capacity to 50%. And larger indoor venues can have up to 400 people as long as masks and social distancing is enforced. And get this, fans will also be allowed to attend sporting events again. This increase to 50% capacity will also be crucial for gyms. They say they've had to deal with long lines and wait lists for their customers due to the demand and limited spots available. This is especially problematic during peak times like weekday mornings and in the after work hours. Gym visitors will still need to wear masks and stay socially distanced. The operators are hopeful that new limits will get people to reactivate those memberships and help make up for money lost when they shut down.
We've got a number of locations around the state that are 100-person wait lists multiple days a week. Now that maxes out what our wait list capabilities are.
Another change, showering at the gym will also be allowed again.